Don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you,
All right, top of the morning, ladies and gents. You understand me? Nephew, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back with the early morning show, man. Shout out to Snoop Dogg and Represent, man. You know what I'm saying? Already amped up to start my shout out. You understand me? All right, so let's get into it, man. It looks like Wack100, man, applies pressure again. Before we get into the content, man, let me just say this, right? I think it's critical that we understand that we're grown. We all grown. You understand me? This is podcasting. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people feelings overlap into this space. But let me tell y'all something, just from what I understand. Believe nothing people say and only what you see. You understand me? Because with this podcast space, a lot of people is in it for the wrong reasons. And you're not going to thrive off of having a malice or a malicious, you know what I'm saying, position on this podcast space. So, y'all know, even though I react to negative content, I try to put, positive light into it, even if it means, you know what I'm saying, demonstrating how some people just be making idiot moves on here. But, yeah, man, this is crazy to me, man, because anybody can be compromised on this internet. And in order to be successful, it's sad to say, you have to be willing to go through embarrassment, scrutiny, you know what I'm saying, and have your name, tarnished. People go play with you on this internet because it's people all over the world. It could be somebody in Alabama. You see what I'm saying? Jumping on here, disrespecting you, saying, oh, you this, you that. And you just got to take it, man. So you got to have a strong personality. But I will say this. Recently, Jaleec have been going up the ladder about DC Baby Draco. DC Baby Draco case came back that he's not on Megan's Law. You see what I'm saying? Only way you can really condemn somebody to some of these charges is unless they're registered. You know what I'm saying? If they're not registered, despite whatever happens, bro, you got to accept how it plays out in court. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people want to play judge and jury, but until people come with some solid information, y'all just got to accept it for what it is, man. On that note, let's get into the content. We got Wack100 apply pressure on Jaleec, and she caught off guard with DC Baby Draco. Let's get to the content. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, Jaleec, yeah, you've been having a lot of masculine energy with your little ass. But I just got your schedule. I'm going to pull up on you tomorrow. I know where you're supposed to be. So I'm going to pull up on you tomorrow, and we're going to have a conversation. I want to see if you're going to keep the same energy. You think you is Mighty Mouse out of here.
Yeah, bro. So I want to see if she's gonna keep the same energy too. You understand me? You know, it's been a Cold War for quite some time, right? So you see the back and forth with DC and Jaleec and whatever have you, right? You know, let's just get into it.
So he wasn't going to do that anyways. So he went to LA where he wasn't from, where nobody knew who he was. Nobody did their homework on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was able to do his 1-2. We've been exposing him for the paperwork.
Okay.
So and I feel like with Wack, it was really premature that he didn't look over the paperwork before he chimed in.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Answer Man. Here we go with another one of those counterintuitive street code situations where you don't have it on paper, but there's speculation. There's people saying it. Let's get to the content.
All right, OG. You know me. I'm asking because I'm paying attention to what's going on in the social media world. You watched No Jumper? You caught the clips of No Jumper last night?
Who? The little Jaleec girl?
Yeah, Jaleec and her response to what you said about the Draco.
Yeah, but she can't. He was. I got all the pictures. She don't even make sense. Like she said, you go mental to plead for a lesser. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, I didn't get none of
it. Ain't no lesser when you dealing with a kid.
Now, if y'all, I don't know if y'all been keeping up, right? But DC was actually on Morals Over Money yesterday with Munchie B, right? Munchie tried questioning him about these allegations in the case and this, that, and third. He said he didn't want to go into depth. Feel me? He said he had 4 smut charges, right? And a pandering charge against an adult. The smut charges being the pandering charges against a minor, right? Against a little girl. Now, I didn't hear different shit like, oh, she was 14, she was 16, this, that, and the third, right? But stay tuned. We're going to get into it, bro. And, you know.
They don't come up off of that.
Right.
When you're dealing with no kid, ain't no lesser.
Right, like you can't grab a charge and then
a lesser, it'll still be a kid charge. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll be like malicious acts on the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga, that don't have a kid. He don't got no child convictions. Oh, nothing. He got pimping and pounding on the adult. That's his conviction. See, they want me to go for what a nigga was charged. I don't give a fuck what a nigga charged with. That's county jail. Once the nigga been...
Now, that was Spotty Face argument, right? He like, as soon as you touch the county or anywhere you touch and you got these type of charges, it's bad, right? You clear it up on the back end, this, that, and the third, but it's bad for the most part, right? And, you know, Wack whole thing is, bro, he was charged with pandering on an adult, not no minor, right? But the people, Spotty Face and them and certain people, they kind of like, well, how did you even get charged with these other charges, right, involving a minor in the first place, right? Now, it
man, my thing is this, man. Like, it's okay to kill another black man because his mama moved him into a community that he didn't have a choice in. He grew up with his little childhood friends. They become gang members. He didn't gang bang, but he just hung with them niggas and he get killed. And, you know, the other side of the niggas over there on the train track come over there and shoot them dudes up. He end up dying and shit. He died. You know what I'm saying? Now, this dude go to jail for killing somebody who was not a gangbanger, and it's acceptable. You see what I'm saying? It's acceptable to kill somebody behind your community because he was raised in another community. It's okay to kill him, and it's honorable. You know what I'm saying? To me, now that I'm older, bro, none of this shit should be honorable, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you could go kill another man just because where he from, he ain't do no harm to you. He never disrespected you. He just got on the color. He might just, you know what I'm saying? He might just be one of them gangbangers who trying to get up out of that shit, go to school. You know what I'm saying? He lose his life because where he grew up at. You know what I'm saying? We justify that. And then it's like, shit, nigga, oh, this nigga over here, he pimping a female. No, he got to kick his ass. Like, how that makes sense, gang? Like, you know, I hear a lot of OGs, man. You know why they don't even want to deal with this stuff? Because of the murders, the violence. It's okay to go around that corner, go kill somebody. But as soon as you get a little young, popular little YouTuber get up on here and y'all look up his background, oh, he was pimping and if he a famous pimp, he green light. Oh, that man, that's pimping. That's some pimping, right? Come on, man. Man, look, man, it's like this, bro. It's 2026. We got to grow up, man. We got to grow up. We can't point the finger in one direction, not point it at all. You see what I'm saying? How about we come together and get this money? How about we start really changing our community's lives? Like, let's really come together and create a pot. Do you realize, just imagine, some of these communities got about 8,000 people. Just imagine if everybody every other month put $100 in for a whole year. And we talking about everybody, make sure everybody put $100 on the pot. Hold on. One second. Let's look at this math real fast. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Don't do it. Come on. Don't fail me now. Hold on. All right, let's see. 100 times 5,000. Man, come on, man. 365. Man, come on, man. I'm talking about that. We could, man, just imagine that's $500,000, right? Man, bro. You got 5,000 people from your community, bro. 5,000, everybody put $100 up. Bro, we can do magic. And guess what you gonna do with that? You can start buying up the property in your community. You see what I'm saying? Right now, this is the perfect time to even go to a land bank, you know what I'm saying, and buy some land. They got land, so much land in California City, Lancaster, Palmdale, all of these areas, bro, and start a business. Nobody want to come together like prayer hands and make something like that happen. But you see somebody talking shit on this internet. Hey, man, let's go pull up on that nigga. Man, I don't like what that nigga said. That nigga said, let me tell you something about what I noticed on this internet too. The person who becomes famous or get notoriety on this internet, and he's not handling his obligation to being an attendant in his community because he's working, they're going to exile him and say, oh, he ain't no nigga like that. He don't come around here no more because he's not, on that front line. He ain't standing in them streets no more because he grinded on this internet. See, what y'all don't realize with this internet, man, you have to consistently work. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I get up early in the morning. Nigga, I get up at 4. Nigga, dog is up working at 4. Dog out here, nigga, grinding harder than us. And we see how he stays at the top. Man, I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm a hustler for real, bro. I'm a real hustler, man. I can't sleep at night because it's all on me. Everything about my core DNA, about who I am, I don't sleep at night because if I fall, put it like this, if I don't manage these bills right, all of my fall down is on me. I got nobody but me. That's why I go hard for doing what I do, and I grind, and I don't even ignore that gangster shit now, because at the end of the day, it's so easy to be a gangster, but it's so hard to have a lot of possessions, and you managing and paying bills and disputing charges and dispensing money and all of this shit that really makes you a man, because gang banging don't make you a man, and it sure don't give you no trophy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is adding up their gangsterism by how much time they do in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, oh, nigga, I just did, nigga, 8 years, nigga, enforce them, nigga, and I went in a man, I came in a man. Ain't nobody got my ass. Like, come on, gang. Like, and that would make a nigga a gangster out here? Oh, because he went in and ain't nobody stuffed his rectum? Hey, come on, man. We got to change the dynamics, bro. We got to bring more love to this internet, bro, because what I see is my peoples that look just like me, same skin complexion, same tone. Nigga, we don't even like each other. We don't gotta like each other, but damn, nigga, every time somebody get on the internet, we gotta crucify them like we better than the next. Who are we to sit so high in the sky to judge somebody for their endeavors? If he's not on Megan's law, then what the fuck can we do, bro? What can we do? You know what I'm saying? And I get Jaleec just want to crucify him, man, but right now, the streets ain't feeling that. So what can you do? You go with the flow or you move on? Let's go.
Turned out that it's some discrepancies, right, within the case, because, apparently the 4 charges against the minor was dropped, right, because it was people claim it was some situation where the little girl was being intimidated or being hidden in this, that, and the third from the prosecution. So you basically, you know what I'm talking about? And DC argument to that, right, was if I was intimidating a witness, or if he was intimidating a witness, this, that, and the third, why he ain't get charged with that, right? And now I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't see nobody speak on this part. But if they couldn't find a witness, how they gonna charge him with intimidating a witness, right? That's the whole thing in the first place, right? That's why they have to drop the initial charges, right? The smut charges against the minor and this, that, and the third in the first place, because they couldn't get in contact with her, right? It was messing up the whole investigation. Now, for them to get in contact with her and then prove that he was coercing her and you know, this, that, and the third, that's a whole nother ball game. But I'm just saying that was DC whole thing. Like, why I ain't get charged with intimidating a witness? Why the charges was dropped, this, that, and the third.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore, and it works.
Convicted, it went to the pen, right? That's what I'm going off of.
Right. What's in that paperwork from the conviction?
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know what she talked about. The paperwork supports pimping and pandering on an adult. That's it. Bumpy the be on Megan's law if that's the case. You know that.
That's a fact. Listen, I didn't look him up a couple. Listen, I didn't check all the. I'm just looking to see what I tried to look at it from what Spody was saying. I didn't get what he was saying, and then
what he's saying. Just because you was charged, he worse than the DA. See, when the DA come at you with a deal, right, and said, all right, we're gonna give you this for count 1, count 2, 3, whatever. You want to take it? Yeah, no, whatever. Cool, boom, right?
Right.
Bodie's saying, if you charge with it, it don't matter what your plea is. You still got to stand to the charge. That ain't how that works.
I don't think Spody trying to be worse than the DA. He's just trying to politic the right way, right? By doing this due diligence. You know what I'm talking about? Like extra, and then on top of that, like when you going back and forth with somebody, you at odds with somebody, you definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying, dive deeper into whatever they saying is some, feel me?
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not
if I got 5 charges and they say you're looking at 20, all right, I ain't with it. I'm fighting it. Now, you know, when you fighting it, you fighting the charges, okay?
You fighting the charges.
This on this, this on that, that's on this, you ain't got this on that. They come back, all right, we'll get rid of count 1 and 2, and we got 12 for you. Nah, that we'll leave you with count 1, 3, 4, and 5. I ain't with that. You keep fighting. They double back. Listen, we got 5 years, count 1, plea, we dropping the rest. Give me that.
Give me that.
That's what we gonna hold you accountable on. Is that conviction. You're gonna be held accountable on that right there. Nigga, what he's saying is, yeah, even though they dropped it, we still gonna hold you accountable because it was used to be a charge. Nah, nigga.
Nah, we can't do that because it was dropped. So nigga, how you gonna give me?
Nah, what Spody's saying is they only dropped it because he was intimidating a witness, right? And you only got off because you know what I'm saying?
All right, let's just keep this shit all the way thorough, gang. Hey, some of y'all uncles is some of the worst predators on this earth. Let's keep it real. Nah, nigga, you remember your mama brother and shit? Man, a lot of these, some of y'all mama's brothers was out here, nigga, going in the bathroom when your little sister's in there, you know, on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? All that crazy ass shit. But this is the thing, right? That's why we have rules. That's why we have laws. You see what I'm saying? He had his just due in court, regardless of however it came out. Because first of all, if he was guilty, it should have stick. It's no way you can beat some shit like that unless it was some misinformation. You know, I look at it like this, man. You know, whether he's guilty or not, man, in a court of law, he's innocent. He's innocent, man. That's crazy. You know how many niggas out here who done kill shit and beat their cases and shit? You know, no, he did it. Come on, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like he went to trial on this shit. You can't. Who are we to judge that, bro? Who are we to really judge that? If that's the case, we should take our ass up there to go get it, go take that you know, that board and become a lawyer, become a prosecutor, become a judge. Like we don't sit that high in the sky to be judging people, bro. I feel like this. You know, he been going 12 in the box in the streets with all of this shit, right? If y'all really wanted to have an opinion about it, y'all should have asked him about the case. You know what I'm saying? Forget the paperwork. The paperwork, It's not coming back the way everybody wanted it to be. You should have had him up there at that time if y'all wanted to have a opinion about it, like what really happened, bro. Y'all should have asked him about what really happened. Forget the paper. The paperwork is saying, look, he wasn't charged for it. But if he decided to open his mouth and share it, maybe I would have had an understanding. You know, Jaleec came out with some allegations saying that he spoke to her and said the girl lied on him and all this type of shit. What can you do? What can you do? I know a gang of OGs right now, nigga, they used to put up to the high school, nigga, picking up girls that were 14, 15, 16, buying them Jordans and shit, getting their nails done and shit. And shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a lot of older women who are predators now too. You understand me? Hell yeah, see a young stallion nigga over there that could fuck like a rabbit and shit. Come on, ain't nobody up here. Come on, my nigga gone. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was 14 fucking, you know what I'm saying, a 36-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? So all of this shit, man, I look at it like this. If you want to keep this shit real, man, look at it, what's going on in the court of law. You see what I'm saying? Let's look at it in the court of law. Did he beat his case? Or if he didn't? You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes men lie, sometimes women lie. So the only thing we could go by is what's going on with the dockets. I'm not gonna sit up here and put paint where it ain't, gang. I'm not putting paint where it ain't. You know, all I'm gonna say is it's 2026. And look, if you got some on DC Baby Draco, make it stick. Make it stick. We've been on this shit with him since last year. We still talking about a case that man already been through, into prison for, came home. Let that man live. If you can't make nothing stick, let this stuff go, bro. It's just getting ridiculous. It's rhetorical, and I don't see nothing good coming out of this. Ain't nobody benefiting from it. We got one man we talking about his case that happened years ago. If you can't make this shit stick, gang, what are we talking about? Let's go.
Type shit, right? That's basically, and I could understand how Wack could say, bro, you acting like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? But when it's some shit involving the minors and just certain little shit, people want to know about that type of shit, bro.
I got Lydia outside. We're gonna do some recording while I finish up my yard work and see if the new auto-tune vocal.
I was dropped. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, no,
because if they dropped it, they ain't even got a strong case on that end or whatever it is.
There you go. Now a nigga got a brain. They not dropping nothing that they can get you on, nigga.
Facts.
They drop that they ain't got enough to get you on. That's simple.
What about the, you know, this is why I definitely want to know. What about the niggas that do drive-bys that kill little kids in a drive-by? Do you know how many kids who get killed in drive-bys every year? Oh, an innocent kid lost his life due to a drive-by. Nobody never talks about that. Nobody is like, oh, you knocked down a kid. You know, bullets. Yeah, you was shooting over there in the area. The bullet went through a wall and hurt somebody. You see what I'm saying? And a kid died. Why we don't talk about that? Why we don't talk about that? What's wrong with talking about the children who actually lose their life that never get a chance to wake up again? Why we don't talk about shit? You know, somebody was speeding down Crenshaw, got in a car accident and killed a baby. Why we don't talk about that shit? That shit is just important as, you know, all of this crazy stuff. We pick and choose what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing, right? People can lie on people all day long, man. People could definitely lie on people. I was just watching some on Instagram where the girls was talking about having the dude take them home and all this and giving them money, and the girl's like, if he don't do it, we just gonna say he tried to take it from us. Yeah, we're gonna call the police on him. And I sit back, I said, damn, you were real. Man, stop thinking this world ain't demonic, man. Stop thinking this world's not demonic. I just don't want to condemn him, knowing that, you know, I didn't be a gangster in these streets. I didn't did shootouts and drive-bys and sold drugs. I didn't did everything, you know what I'm saying, in the streets on some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? And who am I to judge somebody when we all got dirt up on our fingernails? You ever fought somebody and kicked them in his head? Have you ever, you know, stole from somebody's house? I mean, it's all time. If we look, man, the Bible says no sin is greater than the next sin. None. But we so adamant on playing judge and jury on this internet, man. It's crazy because I want to get to the positive shit, bro. I want to see. Can we talk about whose kids graduating this year? Whose kids making it to the NFL? Who, you know what I'm saying? I don't see none of the, man, look, bro, I don't see nobody really going to the library reading books to the kids. I don't see nobody taking these little kids to the swimming pool like back in the day. Remember back in the day, it was somebody's cousin, somebody's auntie, they grab all the kids in the community and just didn't have to and did something just out the kindness of their heart. We don't see that type of shit no more. We don't see nobody actually trying to do something that's going to change somebody's life. You know, despite all the bullshit, where's the next coaches to do the football leagues and shit? Big U is gone. Despite all his charges, that's one thing that he did. He had a football. He made sure he put kids through that football program that went to high school, and some of them went to college. Some of them went to the NFL. Only person right now that I know for sure is doing that is Joe Moses. I want to give a big shout out to Joe Moses, man. I'm definitely seeing him consistent with the football and all that good stuff, man. That's helping these kids transition and get through this poverty, get transition, get up out of here. We always trying to keep everybody down do you know we're at the bottom of the pulpit, man? I'm talking about the goddamn bottom. You know what I'm saying? And we're content with staying at the bottom because it's safe there. You know why people don't want to leave their communities? Because it's easy. It's so safe. It's so hard to step out your comfort zone and go try to be somebody in this world when you know they shutting doors if you're not coming correct, if you're not speaking with confidence, if you're not educating yourself to comprehend. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to stand on the counter with a gun and get drunk and you see, oh, hey, what car is that? Bop, 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 and just shoot. That's the easiest shit to do. But can you go put on a suit, man? Have a business plan, go inside a bank and ask a bank, hey, I need $75,000 to start this business. Here's my business model right here. This is what I'm asking for, and this APR rate will be sustainable for me to pay back what I owe. And within 24 to 48 months, I will have it all paid back in accrued interest. If granted this opportunity, I would love to give you guys 1% of the business just for doing good business with me. You know what I'm saying? Shake your hands. We would love to give you this small loan. Absolutely. And get it popping. Get your social media popping. You know what I'm saying? Get on these podcasts, get on these Instagrams and these TikToks and start your business and make some of yourself. I would love to get on here and talk about business strategies and all that shit. You know what? When my posts come back, don't nobody want to hear nobody talking about business that come, you know, with this content. Niggas want to just, man, who beating up? What's the next scandal? You know, we got baddies out here. You know, everybody brag about this baddie shit. And you know, oh, who want a baddie? Who's going to trust a baddie? A baddie is somebody who will over anybody just for a couple dollars and some likes. You understand? The next generation, your kids are fucked. It's no hope for them. It's no hope. It's absolutely no hope. That man, they having all of these sexual, you know what I'm saying, what's called at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? You catching all of these, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful on what I say. But when I look at this culture, man, I'm starting to realize that if it take me to be the only one that's stepping outside the box and say that this shit is ridiculous, this shit is immature, it is juvenile, and it's no way we can thrive if we stay in the same zone. We stay in the same situation, the same zone. This shit will be the exact same. Nothing's going to change. All we talking about is who's beating up who got sex scandals, who's a buster, who's telling in the pen, who shot who. Anything that somebody got some dirt on, we blow that shit up and zoom in and make it seem like it's so big. Like this shit is totally not relevant to what's going on in society. This is the first month of the year and nobody's talking about nothing that's going to help the communities grow. In fact, you got niggas that's beefing from the streets to the penitentiary. Every keyway is against each other. Every Damu is against each other. Nobody get along with nobody. Nobody's friends. Nobody's talking about doing something that's going to benefit each other. And we all run around here calling ourselves men. How do y'all pay y'all bills at night? How do y'all paying bills? Because it's so easy to escape. Listen, this internet shit is the metaverse. It's not the universe. The universe is our reality. When you walk outside and you see lights and you see businesses, that's the reality of our universe. This metaverse, this shit is just something that we look at and we substitute it as reality because we don't want to live in reality. You know what I'm saying? We so stuck to this phone. Everybody who woke up this morning, I guarantee you, you touched your phone before you even went and brushed your teeth. That's how crazy this shit is. They control our minds with these phones because every information that you want and need and desire is at the palm of your hands. Your grandma didn't even have a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? They run around here, nigga, go to the 99-cent store to get washing powder and shit. Like, man, come on, bro. Y'all realize that if you don't use these cellular devices for money and to focus on your conscious and your subconscious, it's going to program your mind. You better learn how to control your mind, because if you don't, that phone is going to control you. Let's get back to the content, man. Let's go.
So the nigga was I guess he was a little bothered that I know, I'm like, bro, you and your feelings, but nothing you talking about makes sense, nigga.
Right.
That's the case. Let's go back to your neighborhood, and every nigga that was charged with something that beat it, let's hold it against them. You worse than the DA. I said, look, nigga, if you go to the pen, you go to the counter, you got 5 counts. You plea out to 1. You go to the pen on 1. You go do your time, you get out. You come from another case. They not going to be talking about past history is the charges. Your only past history is going to be your conviction.
That's a fact.
Now, to speak on somebody's past history, right? That's why I say in the other video, I ain't want to harp on a man's past, right? I'm sure he didn't change his life at this point, right? As far as like, you know, certain avenues and getting paper and this, that, and the dirt, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie, it is quite strange though that you know, like now he's saying he don't want to address it, this, that, the third. But it'll be, you know, just if it was some crazy shit, it would be cool to take accountability and just be like, bro, that was the past. I was moving too fast. I was adolescent mind, hella shit won't happen again, bro. Type shit. You feel me?
But you would think he would know that because he did time. When I was listening, I'm like, what the hell?
Listen, he's trying to find a bunch of people on the internet that don't know none of that shit. So he's running the narrative. Yeah, Nick was charged with it. So they hear that, and that's all there. That's it.
Right.
All right, check. Can we condemn somebody for a charge? Shit, people get charged for murder every day. People get charged for kidnapping every day and go to court and they beat their cases. Just because he was charged with something don't mean he was guilty, bro. It doesn't mean that. And it's sad because the niggas who are making a big deal about this shit is the niggas who've been in jail. These niggas have been convicted guilty of all type of shit, but then they want to pick and choose on what's acceptable. Who gets to pick and choose what's acceptable? You see what I'm saying? If you went to jail for murder and you killed somebody, it's okay that you took a life. But this man is charged with something that he wasn't convicted of, and you get to condemn him because of he was charged. It was an allegation, right? But you killed somebody and you want to, it just don't make sense, bro. That's why I say we got to let this shit go. If he's guilty, it's going to show. And if you're guilty, you're going to be on Megan's law, period, point blank. You can't be around children. You can't, none of that shit. And in fact, go find a person, go do y'all homework. Go get the person that y'all trying to condemn him of. Go find a person and go have her come up there and say it and show her face and have her tell her story. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all judge it from that. You know what I'm saying? All that, you know, fuck all that shit, man. I just feel like, man, look, this shit to me, we could be doing so much better talking about some shit that's going to help us get some money, man. Let's talk about some money play. Let's talk about some shit that's going to change somebody's life. In fact, how about we all start doing a triangle investment program or something where everybody put in some money, nigga, and we share, we take turns. This month is you, this month is you. Let's do something that's we go eat off of. Because we ain't eating off talking about what this man and what he was doing with what's in his motherfucking pants and shit. This shit is ridiculous. Let's go.
Happening all the time, bro.
All the time. Listen, they're gonna drop this, and I can take this to get this deal, nigga, and none of that count, nigga. I'm in there. What you talking about?
You know that he know that, so they get mad. I don't know DC baby Draco. I just was reading this. I'm like, nah, that ain't how that go. It sounded crazy, bumpy. And kept saying, yeah, just because they dropped him, they didn't drop him. What?
Yeah, I remember. Listen, you said that back to him too, and he started laughing. You just looking like, nigga, like, come on now, what are you talking about? How you gonna drop something and then get charged if they dropped it?
Yeah, just because they dropped him, they didn't drop him. What are you talking about right now?
What if I told you this dish was actually healthy? Let's be real. Factor's menu is way healthier than the competition. Their chef.
Just because they dropped him, they didn't drop him.
Yeah. Niggas is wilding. Niggas is wilding. Yeah, Jaleec need to watch her mouth.
She don't know what she's talking about. I'm like, first of all, I don't want to do no business with no. I don't even know the nigga.
Now you see how you say he don't want to do no business with whatever, like somebody who might be having smut charges instead of third. See, when certain people, you know, a big word is incentive, right? And a lot of people looking at it like, what's your incentive for stepping in or you know what I'm saying, acting like you DC attorney or whatever have you, right? And you know what I'm saying? That's what because it come across in that interview y'all did, like you was more so not playing the middle, but you was a little bit more on DC side, but you was playing the middle, and it shouldn't even been that much of a tug of war given the history you got. You said with the 40s and Spody and you know what I'm talking about, right? So people like, why is you so invested in DC? You know what I'm talking about? And then DC, you know, DC and Jaleec, they go back. They got it, you know. So he's saying she don't know what she talking about, and this, that, and the third, bro. Feel me?
That same day I seen him, the same day I seen Spody.
That was your first time meeting Spody too?
First time in my life. I know none of them ain't nobody for me to be knowing. Spody face name come from that's 4X was relative. Nobody, that ain't no household name around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit.
Man, this is why I say y'all need to stop rocking with this nigga, man. Look, he ain't nobody like that. Look how he downplay everybody, but where was that energy when you was at the podcast with them dudes, man? You was so kiki ha in their face, and as soon as you get home and stuff, you get back to saying niggas ain't nobodies and all that type of shit. Bro, what are you talking about? Like, everything is not predicated off of bread, bro. These men might be somebody in a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they a body, they're a soul, they somebody's son, they somebody's nephew, they somebody's cousin, they're somebody's, you know what I'm saying, child. You know, so yeah, they somebody's father. So these men are somebody. It's crazy how you try to undermine people because of their financial status. I remember when niggas was out here broke, nigga. You didn't always have that type of money. You got rich off of Blueface, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, that's like saying you're nobody now. That's like Suge Knight saying you ain't nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? You run around here behind Blueface, watching him do streams and podcasts. Like, what do you actually do? What do you do for the community? You just insert yourself in everybody's business because you got a name from the past. You're not that relevant like that, gang. You see what I'm saying? Like, just all that. When I go to these industry parties, these top big names and shit, they don't never treat nobodies like they nobodies. They treat everybody like they just important. I'm talking about, hey, appreciate you coming, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's take a pic. I'm talking about, I done been around so many big celebrities, bro, and they don't even have that type of, they don't even talk like that. They don't even talk like people who are really somebody. They don't shit on people and say they ain't nobody. Like, only Wack say this type of shit. When I say man, shout out to Top Dog, man. I was at one of Snoop parties, just chopping up with Top Dog and all the celebrities that was there, man. I'm talking about people I didn't even know watch my content. You know what I'm saying? Just giving me insight and all of this good shit. And I'm sitting back. I'm like, nigga, Wait a minute, nigga, this nigga jumping out his look, bro. I don't even think. Look, let me just say this, bro. Any man that will try to condemn somebody because they're not on their status and judge them as from their financial standpoint, you're less of a man to me. You're less of a man, bro. I'm talking about, man, the conversations I had. First of all, I big respect to Top Dog, man. I like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snoop, everybody, man. Like all the opportunities I had by grinding on this internet, I met some real top dog people, and these men would never talk to other men like this nigga ain't nobody. He ain't nobody. Like only people that got something to prove do boosie ass shit like that. I'm telling y'all, man, that type of shit, man, I can't respect it, man. I just can't respect it. I hope y'all learn from this shit. It shouldn't be no. See, that's why I say disconnect when it's disrespect. The moment you show me any type of disrespect, I'm not warning you. I'm not telling you. I'm gonna just get up out your way. I got too much shit. I'm hustling right now. I'm hungry. I don't know about y'all, but 2026, man, it's a whole new year. It should be a whole new you. You can't get back whatever you went through in 2025, bro. It's no more time to be pondering and shit, man. Get off your ass and go do something. Just imagine, you waste your whole morning just doing nothing. Like, I don't care, nigga. Write something, write your plans down, nigga. Go walk, go exercise, go do something with your time. But do not just sit still, bro. Do not sit still. You know what a nobody is? A nobody is somebody who does nothing for nobody. That's my ideology. Shit, nigga, that shit is crazy, man. Shout out to WIG TV, man. And we got to start. I don't care if you see a homeless man out there. Do not consider him a nobody. He's somebody. He's somebody's son. He's somebody's father. He's somebody's nephew. We got to get that out of our minds because you got money. He's nobody. I treat every man like they somebody. You see what I'm saying? Until they show me that they don't want to be nobody. And that's how I get down, man. Let's go.
And then it's crazy. I think it's crazy how he was saying, like, nigga, he let this come in between me and him. He said, like, Baby DC Drake, 4 Extra let Baby DC Draco come in between them.
He wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It seems like
you jumped out the window for Moneybag Rose, bro. Clout chasing, thinking you're gonna be part of a movement that build your name. Moneybag Rose was mad because he left the.
Oh, see what I'm saying? He always talking about what he on. Man, look, bro. Shout out for you putting the homie name in your mouth, bro. I definitely want to say that. And I'm not just giving my homeboy credit just because he from my neighborhood. I watched Moneybag Rose grind and stop falling for the bullshit and just getting on his grind. That nigga really grind, bro. Now the DC Baby Draco situation, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, bro. Like, you don't even know how do you know what's his real reason? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I think everybody jumped out the gate prematurely, right? Everybody did because it's a charge. But then again, like, I always go back to shit, nigga. You could have drove down in the car and killed somebody in the car, and some kids lost their lives. Like, bro, sometimes we gotta sit back and hey, if ain't nobody moving on it, we just gotta fall back and let shit go, right? I don't think Moneybag Rose jumped out the gate with that. I think his intentions was good because at the end of the day, Moneybag Rose understood the assignment. He knew what that situation can do if he keep going around and not editing. My thing is this. I took it like this. DC Baby Draco could edit out some of the disrespect when he goes into these communities. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a little touch that shit up, because you can't have, you know what I'm saying, the Hoovers disrespecting the Damus and the Damus disrespecting the Keyways, and you just having it all on there. It's going to create chaos. You understand what I'm saying? On top of that, we can't just blame. I don't blame DC Baby Draco. I got to blame the niggas that's in front of the camera. Do you realize, you know how many young niggas is out here chunking up their gang signs, and every time the camera come, all they got is a gang sign, and then they putting the middle finger on it. And man, hey, two could play that game, bro. Two, you know why I never even gave it too much energy? Because I wanted to see how it was gonna play out. because I already knew that it's gonna take off and it's gonna be a big deal or it's not. It's just not. It's 2026. I highly suggest, man, look, hey man, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Fuck it, let it go. What's the point of harvesting that shit? You know what I'm saying? Whether y'all feel like he's guilty or not, bro, it's 2026. Let's move on to something else, man. But don't speak on Asmo, nigga, or go catch his fade then, Wack. Since you always popping that shit, go catch Asmo fade. Let's go.
East Coasters and went to the Swans and did a vlog.
Oh, so this didn't even have nothing to do with the 40s at first.
Nothing to do with Spody Face. Zero. He left the East Coasters, went to the Swans, did a vlog. He like, oh.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
You playing both sides. Whoopty whoopty whoop. You can't come back over here no more.
Right.
So then the East Coast is telling, nigga, you can come back over here. They took him back over there. Right? So when he did that, he calls his Spody Face. Yeah, homie, this right here, he bad for the culture. And this, and he gonna keep getting killed and all this. Right? And Spody Face jumps out the window. Yeah, you ain't welcome in my community no more. Hold on, this 4 Extras guy.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it didn't come across real. Like, hold on, bro. You see, when Spody went up there to no jumper, knowing that Foe wouldn't be feeling that, right? It come across like, all right, he did. You know, people is looking out for their own interest, right? Type shit. A little bit, right? But then again, it come across like, all right, you betrayed me with DC, so don't even feel me. But remember, Spody, that wasn't Spody's first time going up there the other day with the podcast. He did an interview with Adam, fresh out, knowing Foe was already upset with Adam, right? Type shit. So it was like the same thing you was mad about. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Spody, it looked like he was upset about other shit, right? But he used like the righteous shit as a little, like, I feel like it was both, because he been on some righteous shit, but then he see you like in the middle, you know, like basically going back and forth to different sides, right? That niggas is at odds with, and the nigga like, hold on, all right, nigga want to press play on you, you feel me? But I ain't gonna sit here and act like, you know, Spody ain't come across like you was only worried about your own interest from the jump, or like certain people say, oh, I think DC said this, bro. He jealous of 4 Extra, and I'm like, damn, I didn't really trip off of that. I don't think he quite jealous, maybe envious. You know what I'm saying? Want a piece of that type shit, but yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? And then they went there from there. Man, that ain't got no issues with this man. I said, what'd he do to you?
That said he trolled me.
You know what? Hey, check this out. I watched the internet turn 4 Extra and Spody Face against each other. Let me tell y'all why, right? I have not heard 4 Extra say anything about Spody Face on the internet. And Spody Face debut is, he tried to dodge all the questions as he could, but for some reason he gave his opinion about, what's going on with his cousin, and the internet has a lot to do with that shit. Let me tell you something, bro. If I was Spody Face, I'd be like, I'm not speaking on my cousin on here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking on my family on here. Nigga go against me, I'ma just cut him off. That's it. Just cut him off. I'm not gonna get on here and especially with your family, bro. When you got family and shit, nigga, if a nigga betray, just stop the communication. You don't got to get on here and speak on niggas' businesses and all that shit, bro. Like, that's one thing I can say. I think if Spody Face would have just dodged his opinions about what happened between, DC Baby Draco, because let me tell you what the reality is, right? DC Baby Draco has a platform for these young niggas, right? And these young niggas is getting to see, wait a minute, DC Baby Draco is the nigga who got the views. He's the only one pulling up to the hood where all the young killers and gorillas is at, that's trying to be rappers and all that shit, but also want to let the world know that they out here trooping for their community, right? Who else is doing that shit? That's a dangerous motherfucking job because nigga, your ops could pull up and do that. So every community is gonna be like, man, they don't care. Why y'all don't get it? The young niggas don't care. They do not care. They wouldn't care if he was a killer, if he took it from a. They only care about what he can bring to the table for them. They know if this nigga DC Baby Draco could come over here and shoot this video and it gets 75,000 to 100,000 views, and I'm a rapper and I had this nigga shoot, he's not only recording their hood vlogs, he's doing music videos for them, especially if he like them. You mean to tell me some little young nigga who a nigga in his community is gonna care about some shit that, man, these little niggas is 17, 18, 19 years old, bro. The only thing they want to do is they want to get up out the hood. They trying to make some money for their mamas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to get up out of here. They don't have the integrity as older people. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's a lot of people that be like, shit, nigga, he ain't do nothing to me. They don't care. These little niggas is killers. These niggas kill people. You think they care about this nigga doing something to hurt somebody else? These little niggas be robbing old ladies and all of that shit and nothing happening to them. They don't care. The world don't care about that shit, man. Only people who care is the people on the internet that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to like show the world like we need to care. And I get that. That's noble. I get that, right? But what you gonna do when you got 20, 30 little young niggas is they just want some spotlight on them. They want some spotlight. They like, shit, nigga, this nigga got the motion. He got the juice. Y'all want me, y'all don't want me to get my name out there and get my face known to the masses because y'all mad at this, man. These little niggas don't care. That's why I said, let me sit back and watch this because no matter how this shit plays out, I knew these young niggas is still gonna fuck with them. They're still gonna fuck with them. Name one hood vlog channel where they got a dirty jacket on them or allegations or anything of that nature, and these niggas still don't fuck with them. I just seen somebody, Miko Worldwide. That nigga was known for stuffing niggas and they wrecked them, and he's still going to their hood. They know that nigga like chili on his hot dog. They know he likes chili on his hot dog, and they still rocking with him, still to this day. He's international now. He's going to other countries. He started off going to the local hoods, state to state, and he going to other countries, and he's still thriving. They got men saying that he took it from them, got them drunk and popped their little exit. You know what I'm saying? Pop their back door open. You know what I'm saying? And they still rocking with this dude. What make y'all think people gonna start rocking with DC Baby Draco? Some battles you just can't win, bro. And me, frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not investing in that shit because she ain't nobody. Look, bro, what the fuck? I guarantee you're gonna see him doing another hood vlog, a hood music video for one of these other communities, bro. Because us old folks, us old niggas, we don't run shit no more. Our time came and left. It's over. Hang it up, nigga. Go get a job. Cause shit, nigga, they smelling what you said. Oh, nigga, you want me to not get 700,000 views, nigga? I got a video of one of my hit songs. I could get noticed by a record label, but I'm not gonna fuck with him because you say something, nigga. You don't even come around here no more. But you get the ideology. So I'll be like, man, you know. I applaud everybody who felt a certain way about trying to, you know, take a stance for this shit. But man, it's time to let go, man, and focus on ourselves, bro. Focus on ourselves. Some of y'all, it ain't too late for y'all to make y'all mark in this world, man. Keep going, don't stop, and run over anybody that's running in your way. You see what I'm saying? Because, man, I don't think nobody that hard to judge somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this shit. You know what I'm focusing on? I'm focusing on me. That's it. Let's go.
He said he trolled me. You gonna have a lot of fights, brother. You wanna fight everything that trolled you.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms.
What the Jaleec said or whatever that. What'd she say?
She was just talking about basically saying that Wack didn't know what he was talking about. He should have further investigated the paperwork and he would have looked at it from a different point of view.
Last night I said, send me the paperwork that got a conviction of him with a kid. What? I said, send me the paperwork that got the conviction of him dealing with a kid. What up,
and she said it on the live too. She said the girl was 14 and that all the shit is in the paperwork.
Send the paperwork. Send me the paperwork showing he got convicted of it. Bro, I can show you paperwork of people they say I murdered. OJ did not die a murderer.
That's a fact.
So, you know, they trying to politic the situation, right? But it's coming to a point where, you know, so Spody, like I said, we're going to reiterate this shit one more time. Spody, he like, hold on, bro. You had how many charges? I guess 6 or whatever charges, 2 against an adult, 4 against a kid, or 5 charges, whatever, right? One against an adult and 4 against a kid. I know it was 4 smut charges, right? 4 charges that was pertaining to a minor, this, that, and the third, right? The charges end up getting dropped, right? So everybody from there, everybody like, he's straight. He beat that. He was only pandering a grown kid. I mean, a grown up, right? But the people are like, hold on, let's go back. Why did those charges get dropped? He was intimidating a witness, right? DC like, hold on, bro. If I was intimidating a witness, why I ain't get charged? That's a felony. That's what DC said. That's a fucking felony. Why I ain't get charged with a felony for intimidating a witness? If the reason for the 4 charges getting dropped was that they couldn't find a witness, how they gonna charge you with intimidating a witness when they don't have the witness, right? Don't they need the witness to cooperate this shit or to help them, feel me? Whatever. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, bro.
Check this out. I pulled up on her. And when I pulled up on her, right? He pulled up on me. Y'all stay tuned. I did it again. Yeah, I did it again.
Man, look at that shit. Jaleec, you went up the ladder. You see what I'm saying? Look, she went up the ladder. She was trying to smut DC baby Draco out so bad. Look, it just goes to show you, bro. It just goes to, man, believe nothing niggas say and only what you see. And this is how he's showing the world that he has mind control. He literally will take 2 enemies and bring them together and make them get along. Showing like niggas ain't really like that. All it takes is, you know what I'm saying, some whack it. We giving him too much power, man. This is crazy. This is absurd. He did the DC baby Draco with Spody face, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. First of all, I don't even like saying I ain't gonna lie. When somebody say they ain't gonna lie, 9 out of 10 they gonna lie. That shit is not cool, bro. Because, you know, all of this internet beef niggas be having, it just proves that people are not really feeling the way they say they do. Or people really don't care. They only making it a big deal to see how far they can get on the internet. Like to see them, that's just crazy. That's just crazy, Jaleec. You went up the ladders. You just said, oh, he said that the girl said, you know, he told you the story. If you knew the story and he told you personally, how are you back there hugging with the dude? If you felt some type of way, if you really hated him, you wouldn't be hugging on a nigga, man. Wack threatened your ass in a previous video when I heard, like, yeah, I'm going to pull up on you. Let me see if your ass got that same attitude. Come on, man. We got to stop piping down, nigga. If you standing on all 10, stand on all 10 or leave this shit alone, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, the pull-up is real. Y'all better watch what y'all talking about. We interviewing Wack today. Just like pull up the show out.
He like, man, I'm going to go ahead. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all interview me. I'm Wack100. Yeah, look, stop the bullshit, man. Y'all niggas don't want to do nothing to each other. Interview me. Yeah, nah, nigga. Shit, shut nigga, shit. Man, come on, man. That's crazy, man. That's why I don't really get involved with that shit. But I can say this, man. It's 2026. Let's come together like prayer hands, man, and let's get something going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get something going, man, because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. But anyway, man, I got a busy day today. I got to get to the gym. If you're new to the channel, like, hype, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, gang. Let's get it. Let's go.
I know how to shoot. I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, a thief in the night, yeah. If I call you,